Imagine losing not just a colleague, but your childhood best friend, the one who shared your wildest dreams and silliest inside jokes. That's the heartbreaking reality Jimmy Kimmel is grappling with. After the passing of Cleto Escobedo III, his longtime bandleader and confidant. And this is the part most people miss. Their bond wasn't just professional. It was a lifetime of shared adventures that made Kimmel's late-night show feel like a family reunion every night. Jimmy Kimmel, the ever-popular host of Jimmy Kimmel Live, a late-night talk show on ABC that's been entertaining audiences since 2003, took to the airwaves last Tuesday to honor Cleto Escobedo III. Cleto, who sadly passed away at the age of 59, wasn't just any bandleader. He was Kimmel's best friend from their early days in Las Vegas, where Kimmel's family moved in right across the street from Cleto's home. Their friendship blossomed as kids, filled with the kind of carefree fun that sticks with you forever. For beginners wondering what a bandleader does, think of them as the musical maestro behind the scenes. They lead the house band, cue up songs, and keep the energy pumping during a show's live segments, ensuring everything flows seamlessly. In a deeply personal 22-minute monologue that Kimmel described as the toughest of his career, he reminisced about countless memories with Cleto. "We shared so many escapades," Kimmel said, choking back tears on the show. "Our laughter echoed through everything. We even developed our own secret code that outsiders could never crack. Words weren't always necessary. Just a glance across the rehearsal room, and we were in sync." To put this in perspective, it's like having a sibling who understands your thoughts without a single word exchanged, a rare connection that made their daily work feel effortless and joyful. Kimmel dove deeper, highlighting their overlapping passions: baseball games that kept them cheering, fishing trips under the sun, boxing matches that got their blood pumping, and icons like Muhammad Ali, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Woody Allen, Michael McDonald, Huey Lewis, and Stevie Wonder. But above all, their mutual adoration for David Letterman was unbeatable. "We never skipped an episode," Kimmel recalled. "And when I made my debut on The Late Show with David Letterman in 1999, it was monumental for both of us. That day, pacing nervously through New York City streets, I dialed him up to share the thrill. It was pure magic." This shared excitement underscores how their friendship fueled personal milestones, turning professional achievements into deeply emotional experiences. Cleto wasn't just a friend. He was a saxophone virtuoso from a tender age, earning standing ovations in junior high. Imagine a kid wowing crowds with that level of talent. When Kimmel unexpectedly scored his own talk show gig in September 2002, after a meeting with ABC executive Lloyd Braun, he was determined to bring Cleto along. Securing a show like this requires essentials: a desk for the host, an announcer to introduce segments, a sidekick like Guillermo, the show's iconic roving reporter, and crucially, a band to set the vibe. Kimmel explained, "The thought of anyone else leading it was unthinkable. It had to be Cleto. I was petrified ABC would reject the idea and force me to go with a different group." But here's where it gets controversial. Is it fair to push for a personal favorite in a professional setting, potentially overlooking more qualified candidates? Some might argue it prioritizes loyalty over merit, sparking debates in showbiz circles. Gathering his nerve, Kimmel pitched the concept to ABC, and Cleto, along with his father, auditioned as a duo. "I insisted on including his dad in the band too," Kimmel shared. They performed "Pick Up the Pieces" by the Average White Band, a tune featuring two saxophones in harmony. Lloyd watched the father-son chemistry unfold and loved it. He stood up and said yes on the spot. And just like that, they've collaborated daily for nearly 23 years. Kimmel emotionally noted, "I've always said the greatest perk of this job was giving Cleto Sr. a chance to revive his music career from 1966, playing alongside his son. This not only revived a family legacy, but also added a heartwarming layer to the show, blending personal history with entertainment." Wrapping up his tribute, Kimmel voiced the collective grief. Everyone adores Cleto, and the whole team is absolutely devastated. He announced the show would pause for a few nights to mourn. Through his tears, he concluded, "Though my heart is shattered by his loss, I'm choosing to cherish the incredible fortune of having him by my side for so many years. A lesson in gratitude he taught me well." In the end, this story raises intriguing questions. Does weaving deep personal friendships into professional gigs strengthen creativity, or does it risk blurring boundaries that could lead to favoritism? And this is the part most people miss: how such bonds can humanize the spotlight, turning a job into a lifelong joy. What do you think? Is prioritizing pals in high-stakes roles a genius move or a risky gamble? Share your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear if you agree or see it differently.